That's right, it stinks!
Oh, God.
Here is Greg Price. Okay, I'm on his Twitter here, and he's talking about Representative Thomas Massey. I like Tom Massey, right? And he talks about what, in the comments, William Davis just brought up here.
And I'm going to run out of time, but I'll try to make each of these summaries brief, because there are dozens of instances. Even though the media doesn't want to report them, sometimes they get reported. Just this week, last week, May 25th, 2022, Charleston, West Virginia. Here, a man with an extensive criminal history started firing an AR-15 style firearm into a crowd. Fortunately, a woman who was legally carrying a gun was there to stop the attack.
I heard about that one.
It ended before anybody got hurt.
That's right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
1st, 2021. The district attorney credited a property manager with saving the lives of several individuals after he pulled out a legally possessed 9mm handgun, the very gun that Joe Biden wants to ban, and fatally wounded a man who...
Sorry, I zoomed in. Which obviously
opened fire
everything
on a
up.
crowd out...
Let me rewind that.
Possessed 9mm handgun, the very gun that Joe Biden wants to ban, and fatally wounded a man who opened fire on a crowd outside a building. San Antonio, Texas, August 11, 2021. A woman who crashed into a parked car in San Antonio's West Side neighborhood climbed out of her vehicle and began shooting indiscriminately at people who came out of their homes and rushed to aid her. The armed resident fired back and shot the driver to death, ending the violent threat to the neighborhood. And that was a good guy with a gun, or good gal with a gun sometimes. Fort Myers, Florida, July 22nd, 2021. A man who was a convicted felon and illegally possessing a gun fired multiple shots into a crowd before a bystander returned fire. When the bystander confronted the attacker, he stopped attacking and threw his gun in a parking lot. Fortunately, no one was injured in the attack. Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Yeah.
Illinois, July 4th, 2021. It seems likely that if the concealed handgun permit holder hadn't intervened in this case, there would have been at least 3 deaths instead of just the one woman. Arvada, Colorado, June 21st, 2021. The attacker and 2 other people were killed in this attack. A good Samaritan who was killed in a shooting in Alvarado, Colorado. He did not hesitate. He didn't stand there and think about it. He totally heard the gunfire, went to the door, saw the shooter, and immediately ran in that direction. I just want to make sure his family knows how heroic he was.
All right, so there's Representative Massey, Tom Massey out of Kentucky, giving examples of the good guy or good gal.
You know which one he missed?
Which one?
That was talked about. The guy in the church that fired on the one person, and then you see like 7 or 8 people pull out their firearms to stop him.
Yeah, you know what?
Like,
it probably was on the list.
It was,
it
but
probably
like,
was on the list. We just
another example. I remember that clearly. That story.
You know, but they're coming for the guns.
They've been doing
They
said that they was going to do that.
But you know why they're doing it right now, right?
Trying to disarm us.
Well, part of that, but they're really doing it right now because they got nothing for the November midterms.
Mm-hmm. That's why, they try to get all that stuff.
They are trying to really find something.
Because monkeypox.
It didn't work with the abortion.
On the monkeypox.
It didn't work with the monkeypox.
Now they try to get with the guns.
And now they're like, listen, we got to figure out something to rally our base because it's not with the economy. It's not with the baby formula.
Nope.
It's not with the gas prices. We got to find one issue to get our people out and vote. And since we can't let them do it with the ballots again, mailing them in, make it rain ballots.
Making it rain. Yeah.
But listen.
The same as you did when you were kids, but
this is the rep from New York, okay?
Of course.
Yeah.
Jones, yeah.
Mondaire Jones, Representative Mondaire Jones, New York, 17th District. I think, that's White Plains, right? Okay. So listen to what he says and what their agenda is.
Let you get away with this anymore. Enough is enough. Enough of you telling us that school shootings are a fact of life when every other country like ours has virtually ended it. Enough of you blaming mental illness and then defunding mental health care in this country.
Who did that?
Enough of your thoughts and prayers. Enough.
Excuse me?
Enough.
Don't it sound like Whoopi when he
You
said
will
that?
not stop us from advancing the Protecting Our Kids Act today. You will not stop us from passing it in the House next week, and you will not stop us there.
And what if they do?
If the filibuster
be scared.
obstructs us,
Hold on.
we will abolish it. If the Supreme Court objects, we will expand it, and we will not rest until we have taken weapons of war out of circulation in our communities.
Let me
Each
replay
and
that
every
for you. Listen to
obstructs us.
He said weapons of war, right?
We
Sure did.
will not stop us.
There is no standing army that uses an AR-15 as their weapon.
No. No.
Okay, just to let you know.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
There is no standing army that uses an Armalite. AR does not stand for assault rifle.
Nope.
You people on Twitter still don't get it. Okay. Some
It's
of
an
you,
assault rifle. Yeah,
It's assault rifle.
some of you people on Twitter
the
still
keyboard
don't
down,
get it.
please. Thank you.
It's the company Armalite, okay? But listen, if they don't get what the way that they want, listen again. He says the quiet part out loud.
If the filibuster obstructs us, we will abolish it. If the Supreme Court objects, we will expand it, and we will not rest until we have taken
Expansion of
weapons
Supreme
war.
Court.
Mm-hmm.
That's what. That's
Yeah,
been
that's what
their
they want.
agenda.
That was Joe Biden-
has
that was
been-
Joe Biden
That has
wanted.
been the.
Pack the
That has
court,
been the
and we will
plan.
not
Yep.
rest.
End the filibuster, even
Yep.
though, you know.
The Supreme Court objects.
Do you know what the longest filibuster was? It was a record-breaking amount of days. It was
Was it when Bush was Jr. in office?
no.
Was it Obama?
No, it was the Democrats in the mid-'60s, early to mid-'60s.
Was it LBJ?
Guess what they were filibustering? The Congress.
The civil rights?
You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that was if that was 60s. Was that LBJ?
Yep.
That was right after,
Right after
Kennedy
Kennedy.
assassination.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court objects, we will expand it, and we will not rest until we have taken weapons of war out of circulation in our communities.
Weapons of war.
Each
Weapons
You
of war.
already passed laws in your state of New York. Okay. You know what I mean? But
But when it come to that, like I said, it didn't come to the states.
you know, here, look at some of these comments. Here's Goose from Top Gun Maverick. Okay. Columbine was done in the middle of the last ban and was committed using shotguns and pistols. Okay. The majority of Americans favor gun control. Democracy is being thwarted by the filibuster and politically weaponized Supreme Courts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Loud, long.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, loud.
It's too bad that the media didn't care about the Ghislaine Maxwell trial as much as
Depp and
Depp
Heard.
and Heard.
That's
Yeah,
another thing.
yeah.
Now that it's over, hey, let's get back to America
Let's get back to-
focus right
yeah.
now. Thank you.
Yeah, let's get back to this.
Every single pipeline and drilling permit should be approved today. Biden the highest gas price is not. These comments have nothing to do with them, but it's okay. It's all right. That's Twitter for you.
You can be my wingman anytime.